Hello, everybody. Welcome back from the weekend. Weather getting crazy. It was snowing all over the place here in Los Angeles. Not in my area. We just had a ton of snow, but there were areas where it was like decent snowfall. You know, I'm from the East Coast. I went to college in Syracuse, so I've seen actual snow fall on the ground, not like a little. Few people saw Nathan in his new commercial. I saw that too. Always great to see him on my TV screen or any screen. One player tax-free shopping, the best kind of shopping there is. Rockin', hope it was a good time. Shops 22 got to see the Northern Lights last night. That is like a dream of mine to see the Northern Lights at some point. I want to go out to like Finland or something and stay in one of those like remote places and see the Northern Lights. That would be super cool. Also, when working any job in a hospital, I know it cannot be easy. Tonya F., mom of 4, stayed in to stay warm and hung out with friends and family. That is a wonderful way to spend them. You don't have to go all over the place and get crazy. You can just stay home with friends and family, and that is a wonderful time. Nasty Nestor hung out with the husband all weekend, binging Ozark. A few people were binging TV, nothing wrong with that. And finally, Winter Babe 98 went to a local Greek festival on Sunday. Sounds like a good time, but you know what else sounds like a good time? Folks, it's Pokemon Day. And when it comes to Swagbucks Live, I hope you catch them all this Monday in this edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. SB wants you to catch them all. Evolve the bits of information stored in your brain into answers, and you can be the very best, like no one ever was. As you chase down today's grand prize, take a look. That is $1,000, and if you can correctly answer all 10 of our multiple choice general trivia questions, you will win a share of it. Now, in this game, you will earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. That's why you stick around the entire game. Also, if that happens, if you're playing for bonus SB, you will need to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them by clicking a button that appears once the game has ended. But I'll make you a deal. If you're a grand prize winner, your bonus will be claimed for you automatically and rolled into your share of the grand prize. Also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to give yourself another chance to win the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. And a bunch of you have been playing last week during our second chance week, so I bet you have a bunch of rejoins. But if you ever need one, you can always click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu when a game's not happening and earn free rejoins by watching videos. Finally, each game we give player who earns and claims at least 1 SB in the game. We announce each game's winner at the beginning of the following game, and we have the winner from Friday's game, which was, of course, a 1,500 SB giveaway as part of the birthday. That winner was Jennifer M. Hinton. Congratulations, you'll be credited shortly. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming, because tonight's winner, it could be you. There are 2 ways to earn SB from Swagbucks Live outside of our live games. First is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That's a once-a-day hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule. It resets each night at midnight Pacific time. Second, click the More Ways to Earn button in the main menu to access an exclusive offer wall with opportunities to earn SB towards your daily goal. All right, the comments, they are off to the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon while this game prepares to enter the gym. Here is question number 1. Which of the following is a Shakespeare play? Is it Romeo and Juliet, Our Town, or Raisin in the Sun? Which of those is a Shakespeare play? Oh, Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote at least 38 plays that we know of, and this may be the most famous of them all, a tragedy about star-crossed lovers known as Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet is the answer. 99%, almost 99% of you getting that question right. Well done to you. You knew that Thornton Wilder wrote Our Town, and Raisin in the Sun is Lorraine Hainsbury. So there you go for those. And already we've had that 1% rejoin, plus some of our stragglers. We have over 33,000 people in grand prize contention, over 34,000 people playing the game. And the good news is, from here on out, every question you get right earns you 1 bonus SB. So let's get into that right now with question number 2. Which of the following is traditionally an alcoholic drink? Is it Shirley Temple, a daiquiri, or a milkshake? Which of those is traditionally an alcoholic drink? You can add alcohol to anything and make it hard or an alcoholic drink, but for the correct answer, rum is one of the principal ingredients, talking, of course, about the daiquiri. Daiquiri is the answer, 83% of you getting that one right. Well done. Shirley Temple is very often not an alcohol. It's an alternative drink that people who don't drink can have. They have some little flavor if they don't want water or soda. For the 70% of you who answered that. If you follow us on Twitter at Swagbucks Live, we did tweet a little hint about the game today, so you could have picked up a little information there that might have helped you. Worth a follow is what I'm saying. Let's move on to question number 3 now, because we've had almost everybody who got eliminated come back in. We're still just about over 32,000 people in grand prize contention. And we are on to question number 3. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The Hoover Dam sits on the border of which 2 states? Is it California and New York, Illinois and Texas, or Nevada and Arizona? Hoover Dam sitting on the border of which 2 states? Sitting on the border of states, creating what was at one time the largest artificial lake on Earth. The reservoir, that's still the largest in the United States, straddles the border of Nevada and Arizona, of course. 97% of you getting that one right. Well done. That's what I worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Who is credited with sewing one of the early versions of the American flag? Is it Betsy Ross, Benjamin Franklin, or Samuel Adams? Who's credited with sewing one of the early versions of the American flag? Old City, Philadelphia occupies about a square mile and is chock full of colonial American history, from Independence Hall to the home of Betsy Ross. The answer to this question. That's over at 2nd and Arch, people. 2nd and Arch, 2nd and Race, one of those. Anyway, it's really worth going. I used to go to it all the time as a kid. You have to go to... You know, he's a Philly guy. He would have told you that himself if he was here. He's not. Let's move on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is. The feet, the barn, or the ears? Wet behind the feet, wet behind the barn, or wet behind the ears? When mammals like humans are born, they're covered in amniotic fluid, but one part is the last to dry, which has come to represent being young and inexperienced, and that is the area behind the ears. That's why they say wet behind the ears. That is where that comes from. That is the last. Since 1940, these 2 boys have been teaching kids manners by modeling what to do and what not to do, adding a cultural importance to every issue of Highlights for Children, of course. Anybody who's ever been in a pediatrician's waiting room might have read Highlights for Children, both a child and a bored adult. Anybody could read it. 92% of you getting that one right. Well done. That does mean a little over 8% of you have the opportunity to rejoin. And guess what? So you're doing it. About 80% of you have come right back in. We still have almost 30,000 people in grand prize contention. Only 4 questions to go. The next one is worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is question number 7. What breed of dog is the standard Monopoly token? Is it a Yorkshire Terrier, a Wire Terrier, or a Scottish Terrier? Think of that dog token. What kind of dog is it? The original 6 tokens were meant to symbolize the haves and have-nots of society. The top hat, car, and ship were symbols of wealth, while the boot, the iron, and the Scottish terrier were supposed to be symbols of poverty. That's right. But it's such a rich dog, and 90% of you getting that one right. Well done. That is very good. You might not have known. Maybe you know just by the way the hair looks, but I might have guessed a Yorkie for that one. I might have guessed like a one that had let its hair go. You know. Anyway, let's move on, shall we, to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is, Q8. What year did Hulu launch? Was it 2007, 2021, or 1991? What year did Hulu launch? Hulu. Hulu is like a neutral ground between the major networks, offering shows and movies from each for people to stream, and this odd combination of bedfellows first launched in October of 2007. 2007 is your answer. 91% of you getting that one right. Well done. We are cruising through the end of this game. Only 2 questions remaining at this point. And guess what? I think it's about time to move on to our second to last question. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is question number 9. What band has a famous song that starts with, "Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me"? Is it Velvet Underground, Smash Mouth, or the Proclaimers? Did you know that this San Jose band got its name from legendary football coach Mike Ditka, who coined the phrase "Smash Mouth football"? That's where it comes from. The rest is sports and music history. Smash Mouth is the answer, and somebody once told me. 25,593 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But before we get to that final question, indulge in deliciously smooth, rich caramel and earn SB for doing it. Here's how. Add Werther's Originals to your list in Magic Receipts. Then buy 1 eligible bag of Werther's Original Caramels in-store at Walgreens and earn 100 SB when you upload your receipt as proof of purchase. Buy 2 on the same receipt and earn 300 SB. And you always have to get 2 bags of candy, right? You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this opportunity. Please check it out after the game. Right now, we got 26,135 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 34,200 of you sticking around till the very end. And I got 1 more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. In the 90s, Madonna dated what flamboyant NBA player? Was it Dennis Rodman, Tim Duncan, or Derek Coleman? Who was Madonna dating back in the 90s? The couple made sense. They were both celebrities who were famous beyond their industry, and neither one was afraid of a little or a lot of controversy. Madonna was a couple with the worm himself, Dennis Rodman. That is the answer. 25,522 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. You crushed this game. Nothing was getting in your way. And that means each grand prize winner taking home 4 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Jason Jones, 262, you are a winner. Tiny Tina, 85, you must feel like a big winner because that is what you are. SJ Sporty Girl, congratulations to you. Miss JJ Hawks, and Laser Light Gandal, congratulations to every single one of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to those of you who earned bonus SB and claim them right now. Not only do you have more SB in your account in this moment than you did when the game started, but you are going to be entered into our drawing to win 500 SB. And in the meantime, now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thanks for playing along and winning, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for another round. This live, and I am out of here.